Behold my magic string. Alright, it's not really magic, but it's kind of magic, I guess. Depends on how you use your imagination. But this is an item that I mentioned in my EDC video last time. And it is about a 7.5 foot piece of paracord with a hardwood toggle on one end. And I just keep it hanked up. And inside of it lives a spare ember catch, so it's just a piece of leather and a little piece of fat wood, just in case. And normally, say in my work bag, when I'm going through my bow drill kicks that I go through from time to time, I'll make a set and just use the whole thing up. And I'll have this is just the type of set that I keep, like I said, in my work bag. This one lives in my work bag. And it has an ember catch that lives on it. So I don't have to use this one unless I'm just starting an entire new set. So if this is something that I decide to do on a lunch break or before work or something, this guy's already ready. And like I said, it'll live in my work bag. So if I want to do it, I can practice. It's not really you know, oh man, I need to build a fire. I have a lighter in my pocket if I want to build a fire. But I like practicing my skills. This one was one that I was using with my bracelet, because you got to shoulder it out to fit in that bracelet. But anywho, that is the purpose of the ember catch, just like this one. And we all know what fatwood does. It smells good and burns alright, I guess. And a piece of string is a piece of string. I've done 100 fires with this one probably. And a huge majority of them, I'd say probably 25%, has been people that are trying to get their first ember at different classes or gatherings. And I'll have a bow set up, because most of the time we gather material from the land. So I'll already have my bow. This will be on my bow. And when I get time to assist those guys, a lot of times it's a class that I'm attending as a guest, or just hanging out with friends, and I'll lend a hand, and they end up using the bow that I have made, and it just so happens to have the string on it. And I started calling it my magic string, and they started calling it my magic string, and it just kind of stuck. So it's not, it's more sentimental, the name is, than anything. Contrary to popular belief, it works is about as good as this one. You know, it may have some mojo on it, so I'm not going to knock it too hard. I'll carry it every day. But there was a couple flipped a canoe on the Manistee River several years back, and we had just had a kayak turn over in the same spot. So we were trying to get everything back together, and the canoe flipped over, and the dude was holding it, trying to keep from losing everything in it. And I used this piece of rope to tie it to the tree that it had went under, and we flipped it around underneath the tree. So it was pointing downstream, and then we pulled it over to the side with this rope. And it's been a leash. I've tied gas cans with it in the back of the truck. Just random stuff. It's just a piece of string. You know, it's a handy thing to have day to day. But that is the story with the magic string. And when I hank it up, I just wrap it. I don't do anything fancy. I'm gonna take my fat wood in my piece and put it in here like this. And try to watch through the screen so I can do this. It's weird. I just push it on there. My goats is fighting. And that last little piece, I just stick this knot under it. Beep. And that's it. Kelso's magic string. Alright guys, appreciate you watching. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm going to try to get better with these videos. I had a bunch on the Instagram, the IGTV stuff, and they took them all down, so I got to redo a ton of material. Bunch of knife reviews. So I got a lot of stuff coming down the line. Again, appreciate the support. Later.